Week 6 of building a business from scratch, the deep dive. Okay, one, two, three, four, five reflections this week, five key reflections. Let's adjust this. For those of you that have not watched this before, I do this unedited, so here goes. Okay, firstly, it's actually just a thank you. It's a thank you, and I feel very grateful for all the positive messages I've received. Sometimes it's really easy to receive a few and enjoy it, make it feels good, but then just forget about it, move to the next thing. But I didn't want to move forward without at least acknowledging people's super supportive messages. Most of them are on LinkedIn, which is where my biggest network is. So thank you very much. I really appreciate it, and thank you to those people that have registered interest as well. It shows that I'm on the right path. I'm super passionate about this business because I'm building something which I never had. And I think this can help thousands of entrepreneurs. So that's the main thing. That's number one. Number two, second reflection is cautious about hiring employees. So I've been doing this 17 years now, and I've probably my companies have hired maybe around 500 employees. Some amazing people, some not so great people. The reason I'm cautious about it now is I am moving at a fast pace and I can be super agile. So I'm envisioning a slightly different company moving forward, which is there's me as the founder, there's maybe a core group of people that I will employ, 5 to 10 people, I don't know, and the rest will be freelancers and they'll all be underpinned and powered by AI. So the challenge for me, even though I'm getting busy, I am starting to think about my first employee, which I think will probably be some kind of PA virtual assistant or actually in-person assistant because I'm planning to do events, social media person, because that's a lot of admin work goes into that. And I need to look at me and think, well, I can do that myself, but where's the biggest impact I can have on this business going forward? And it's not that specifically, it's more being front and center in the content and the messaging, but it's not doing it and editing and posting. So I do want to hire employees, but I'm cautious about it for the second reason, which is you need to teach anyone that joins. So if someone joins on Monday, you need to go through quite a lengthy onboarding process. Even when there's a small company like I am now, you need to teach them why the company exists, what we plan to do, their role. One thing I learned around scope is sometimes you need to be clear around what they are doing as well as what they're not doing. That stuff takes time. It takes weeks, months to get it really clear where you can start to see an impact. And right now, I think I'm going to focus on just doing it myself using freelancers and using AI. So that's the second reflection. The third reflection is AI. So one of the modules in the Scale Up Labs is building with AI. AI has been incredible. It's been amazing. The best way I can describe AI for me and how I use it day to day. And I use it effectively as a sounding board. It's like having the smartest data led business partner ever. And with AI, you really do get out what you put in. So let me give you an example. My LinkedIn title. So I recently announced to everyone that my new company, Underestimated Collective, is coming soon. And I didn't really know what title to put. I've been learning again about the LinkedIn algorithms. What is the thing you need to put in there which will attract people to look at my profile, want to find out more? So I used AI. So I draft, and the key thing is if you just go into any form of AI, I use Gemini, which is Google. Honestly, they're all the same. They're all fantastic. If I went to AI and just said create my title and description, I could do that easily, but it probably wouldn't be accurate. So the way I use it is I will create my first title and description and any other content. But in this instance, with LinkedIn, I'll create my title, founder of an underestimated collective, empowering entrepreneurs, blah, blah, blah. Description, how do I create a compelling description which has a hook, etc., etc. I then put that into Gemini. I've self-taught Gemini now where it understands who I am, understands the business, understands the USPs, and I'll say, this is what I'm looking to achieve. Can you give me some recommendations or suggestions? And it does. So it's really there as a sounding board, but every time it comes back and just refines it. So it's my personality, it's my creation, but it's refining it to make it more impactful, more professional. So any business owner, any entrepreneur, anyone in any kind of senior job or junior job that's not using AI, you need to start using it now because you will fall behind. So that's on AI. That's the third reflection. And fourth reflection is ongoing support. I've kind of touched on that already, which is actually, no, this is a different point. This is about the advisors circle. So this kind of contradicts my last point, and this is what I mean by AI. Really, it's saved me massively in efficiency. So I can now build a business in 2 months, whereas 2 years ago it would have taken 6 months. The ongoing support is about the advisor circle, which I'm creating. I really believe that we can help empower the next generation of entrepreneurs through advice and experience, but it can't come from just me. And I'm also learning that even though I have vast experience and expertise, guess what? I don't know it all, and I'll never know it all. And building a circle around me of great people who I'm inspired by, with a real diversity of thought, is key. And that can be from ethnic backgrounds, it can be from age, it can be from sex, all sorts. I've spoken with two people who I can think up here in my network in the last week. One's in his 70s and one's in his 20s, and I loved both conversations and I learned something both times. So it's a reminder to myself, and that's what I'm trying to do with Underestimated Collective. It's really good to have this network of smart people around you that you can plug into now and again. So that's number four. And then last but not least, people buy from people. First business was about people. That was our product. Second business was tech, but they still bought from us from people. Third business is probably going to be a blend of all of it, but it's not forgetting that you can create the best vision, the best website, the best collateral in the world, but people buy from people. And actually, you're much more likely to connect with people on a deeper level and win business when you meet people face to face. So I part of the program that I'm building for the Scale Up Labs, it's a remote first program because you cannot grow a business globally. Well, you can, but you'd be stupid trying to do it in person. It's just the money involved, the amount of investment involved, the logistics involved, you'd be crazy. But putting into that an element of energetic connections, human interaction, that's brilliant. And that's what I'm doing. So, as an example, 10-week intensive program that you join with a group of other entrepreneurs to grow. And that's all remote. But at the start of the process, we all meet for lunch on me. And at the end of the process, we all go for drinks. So when we are all joining a call, a virtual call, there's already a great connection because we've all met each other in person. So for me, it's just a reminder that even though I'm building a business to scale, you can never underestimate, see what I did there, the human to human interaction. So that's it for this week's deep dive. Have a good one.